Think you're too young to make a difference? Well, think again. God is not waiting for you to be the perfect age to start using you. So let's talk about that. Hello, hello. My name is Soul, and welcome to Faith First, Fashion Always. What I like to call clothed in style but covered in grace. It's a series I personally started to grow in the Word of God and share it with you all so that we can learn and grow together. Mary was around 14 years old when God chose her to carry Jesus. Her faith changed history. It must have been impossible, it must have been scary, but she trusted God. The person that gave the news that Jesus was no longer dead and was no longer in the tomb was a young man dressed in white. I repeat, a young man. David, that slayed Goliath, he did that as a boy. He did that as a young boy. Daniel and his friends were teenagers when they stayed faithful to God in Babylon. Samuel answered God's call to become a prophet as a boy. Joseph had dreams about what his future would look like, but then he was sold into slavery, and this was all as a young boy. Later in life, to become one of the most important people in Egypt. Esther was not as young as the other ones. However, she was used by God to save her people. Just because you're young does not mean God cannot use you. So do not underestimate what God can do through you. God equips young people for mighty, mighty tasks. Do not wait for you to be ready. God is calling you right now. Your age does not define your impact, your faith does. Even if you feel unready, God will give you the strength and the tools to carry on, because one yes from you is a God that opens so many doors, because your voice, your actions, and your faith not only can inspire people, but can impact thousands of generations to come. God is looking for faith, courage, and obedience. He's not looking for a perfect resume with so much experience. He is looking for you.